It's Alcohol Awareness Week, and I believe that one of the more damaging things that comes with having a parent that sometimes or often drinks too much is the fact that it never really gets talked about. Often it's swept under the carpet, and within the family everybody's just pretending that it's not happening. And I think that it's that apathy that in some ways can amplify the damage that's caused by the behaviours that surround the way a parent drinks. Around 3 or 4 years ago, I made a video for NACOA with 2 of my children showing how easy it can be to have some of the more perceived difficult conversations around alcohol.
So hello everyone, I'm Josh and this is a very special video on behalf of NACOA.
I think there's lots of different reasons why we don't talk about it. Often we're trying to protect our children, we don't want to go near some of the difficult truths, and also I think we're worried that we're going to push them to a place where they don't want to go.
We know that an alcoholic is somebody who drinks alcohol, what, too much or a lot?
Is too much.
Addicted to it, that's probably a good word. Too much, yeah?
I think the reality is that children are very intuitive. That frightens us. We know that they can pick up on feelings that we're struggling with.
Why did you drink?
Why did I drink?
Yeah.
I drank because I loved it, that was one of the reasons, but I always wanted to seek escape.
But the reality is that if we're not giving them an opportunity to explore the ways that they feel around it, then we're actually feeding into that feeling of shame. It doesn't have to be a really serious conversation.
Yeah, but when they drink too much, they look
act like bad people.
Yeah!
You can do it in a light-hearted way, but the moment that we address our own relationship with alcohol and make it a normal conversation, then we free children up from the constraints that are around them where they feel like it's something they shouldn't talk about. Children are much more bright and clever than we give them credit for, and I think that's really, really important to remember, that we can allow them to explore things and let them be wrong, let them say things that don't make sense.
Do you find it weird that when I see stuff, I swear I've seen it before?
And also let them have a bit of a laugh around things, because that's sometimes a way of protecting themselves from some of the more difficult conversations.
Well, no, but that's...
Start by trying, start by asking their opinion around things, give them a space where they can explore, and it doesn't have to be so frightening.
How do you think you become an alcoholic?
When you first try alcohol and you love it and you drink it a lot and you get addicted.
And you get addicted to it?
Yeah.
Is that what you think as well?
When you when you first try it and then you get addicted to it and then you keep on drinking it until you get addicted and keep on.
What's been amazing about NACOA is that when I found them, they were the first people ever to let me explore my emotions in a non-judgmental way, and I recognize now just how much I needed that throughout my life. I needed to be able to trust how I feel again. I needed to be able to trust that my emotions and my feelings were justified and valid in some of the things that I experienced, and we do that by creating a space, and that's something that we can all do for our children, and it's something that NACOA has been doing for nearly 30 years, and I feel like that's why they've helped so many people in the way that they have.
Hope you've enjoyed it. Let's give a thumbs up. Advertise that website. There you go.